Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jenia. In today's video we're going to be doing a few different things, such as a little bit of cooking, a little bit of laundry, but for the most part we're going to be doing a huge organization and decluttering of my twin boys' nursery, who I was about to have at the time of making this video. I just had my twin boys, but I never got a chance to get this video out, so today is the day. I'm gonna start with folding some laundry, most of which is baby clothes. I was given a bunch of clothes starting from newborn size all the way to 2T. I already washed the majority of it, and this is everything that's left for me to go to and fold. But as we're walking to the twins' nursery and looking at the floor of this room, you see all of the clothes that I had already washed and organized by sizes, and now I needed to just put it away in an organized order. Basically, I'm gonna start this video with folding and putting away the laundry. It's got mixed clothes, including my toddler's clothes as well. After I'm done with that, we're going to cook a meal real quick, and then we'll be switching to the organization and decluttering part of this video. I had a couple of huge projects on my hands and I had to finish them before I had the babies, but the babies could come at that time at any time. I was already full-term pregnant and not exactly all the way prepared, so I was just praying for the twins to give me just a little bit more time to finish all of the projects that I had started and all the organization I needed to get done. Basically, in the twins' room, we have to take care of all of that clothes that is on the floor. We will have to put it away in an organized order, and for me to be able to do that, I would have to first declutter their closet, which is also in their room, and we'll be doing that today as well. That closet contains all of the household miscellaneous items. I'll have to go through all of that today. There's also a dresser in that room that also has miscellaneous items in it. I'll be decluttering all of that. There's another dresser in there that I'll be organizing with the twins' clothes. I'll be basically organizing all of the newborn stuff and the baby stuff all around that room. So I am offering you a bunch of decluttering and organizing motivation today. If you happen to be new, I am Jenia and I am a mother of two toddlers ages 2 and 4, but after just giving birth to my twin boys, I have become a mother of 4 all of a sudden. And on this channel, I can promise you a bunch of real-life messes, cleaning motivation, and if you enjoy those kind of videos with transformations from a disaster space to a tidy space, also decluttering and organizing, I hope you will stop by to see me here again. A lot of twin pregnancies out there end up in C-sections, and I am one of them. It is a major surgery to have, and I feel like C-section nowadays is so common for pregnant women, whether it's twins or single baby, it doesn't matter. Just because it is so common to have, I feel like some of us, hopefully not just me, underestimate just how serious of a surgery it is. I didn't realize that I was not going to be able to clean my house for over 6 weeks after, most of it being due to not being able to lift anything heavier than your baby. I just did not realize that I would be that limited for such a long amount of time, but I definitely did enjoy spending all of that time with my twin boys and my other kids, not cleaning the house, not doing anything else. And when I say not cleaning the house, I don't mean I don't do absolutely anything. There are still light things that can be done and need to be done, mostly laundry. You can hand wash some dishes, wipe the dust and stuff like that, just not really heavy vacuuming and mopping the floors. I'm sure you get the idea. This actually brings me to say that I'm very happy that I was cleaning and nesting so much the couple of days right before the twin delivery, that I had quite a bit of cleaning content filmed, and before I even put all of that into a video, I went to the hospital to have my twin boys, and now I have the opportunity to put those videos out there. Anyways, I'll let you enjoy the video in silence just a little bit. I'll come back and talk to you more. I just wanted to quickly mention that it can be very enjoyable to have some time off and give rest to your body. At the same time, if you're not allowed to use your body to its fullest potential, especially for quite some time, it makes you realize just how much we take our bodies for granted, all the functions that they can perform without us even thinking about it. You don't have to think about your food being digested at night, any kind of cuts and bruises being healed without you doing anything about it. Just gradually getting my body back, not only after C-section but also after pregnancy, is making me really truly appreciate just this incredible machine that carries me through life, especially the fact that my body is fully functional on a good day. I consider myself very lucky and unlimited already. But anyways, here in this basket I have all of the clothes that my husband had decluttered, so I'm gonna take it downstairs and then I'm just walking around maintaining the laundry. But we are about to be done with it. I'm just gonna finish the baby laundry and we are going to be moving downstairs to cook some dinner, and then we're gonna be back upstairs in the twins' room organizing it and decluttering. Just after doing all of that laundry of the clothes that was given to me, let me remind you, all of that clothes starts from newborn size all the way up to 2T. As I was going through it, I already gathered a little bit of that to donate, which I'm going to put into the donation basket right now. And when you see once again all of the clothes on the floor of the twins' room, it may seem like a little bit too much clothes. It definitely seemed like a lot of clothes to go through for me, but I have no idea how much clothes I'm going to need, especially for twins. And as I was going through all of that clothes on the floor of the twins' room, I just kept telling myself that I only have to do it once, and once it's all organized and separated by size, I don't have to think about it for another 2 years, hopefully. So here's the overlook of what we gotta go through once we come back upstairs, but let's go downstairs and cook some chicken stroganoff, shall we? I have some skinless and boneless chicken thighs that I cut up into cubes. I have some frozen mushrooms which I'm unfreezing here on the counter. I'm putting some spices, and I'll leave the link in the description below to that recipe that I'm using here. But this is not to teach you how to make a beef or chicken stroganoff. This is just to remind you of this recipe and maybe give you an idea of what to cook next. I myself don't like beef too much, so I'm replacing it with chicken, and it turned out so delicious. I was actually filming it because I was filming this video on the topic of nesting and everything to do with the baby and postpartum, so I wanted to cook a bunch of this sauce and then freeze whatever was left over after dinner. I had been trying to do that, just freeze a meal for myself here and there for after I have the babies and have no time to cook. But on this day today, we actually ended up not having any leftovers. All of the stroganoff was gone after dinner that night. I just wanna be the shiny one. I just wanna be the shiny one. I just wanna be the shiny one. Oh, I just wanna be the shiny one. This frying pan dancing in circles on my stove is just as annoying to me as it might be to you. I need a new frying pan. So as you can see, I just started frying onions and then I added some mushrooms. I do freeze them a lot, so I always have them available. And with these mushrooms, which I normally get from Costco, after I unfreeze them and use them in the recipe, I am never able to tell the difference if they were ever frozen or not. They don't lose their shape, they taste just the same, so I always have some mushrooms frozen on hand. So after that, I added some broth, sour cream, mustard. Then we're gonna toss the chicken that we fried earlier back in, taste it for salt, add a little bit more if needed, and then serve while hot over some egg noodles or any other kind of pasta. I was just going to freeze the leftover sauce in some Ziploc bags, of course minus the pasta, and then when I would unfreeze the sauce, I would cook some whatever pasta I would have available and serve it over that. But like I mentioned, we didn't have any leftovers that night. Okay, we're now back in the twins' room. Let's put all of these clothes into boxes and away. Boxes because I didn't really have any extra containers for this clothes, and this clothes is 2T, so I'm gonna put it into a box and then put it into the closet. And of course I'm gonna label it, not label, just write with marker whatever size this clothes is, and whatever is the smallest size I would obviously just pack closer to me, because that's the first things I'm going to need. And this particular box is 24 months, so 2T, so I'm not gonna have to worry about looking at this box for the next 2 years, and I'm planning to put it somewhere far away in the closet. I wanted to keep all of the twins' clothes in this room. Everything that belongs to them should be in this room, including the toys. At least for now, I don't feel like mixing up the toys for my 2- and 4-year-old with some newborn toys is a good idea for now. We'll see how it goes, but this is all new to me, so let me know in the comments if you have any experience with that. You know, mixing up toys. I know I already had asked this question before, but I'm asking it again. What would you do if you had kids, let's say a 4-year-old, a 2-year-old, and a 0-year-old? Would you separate their toys by, you know, rooms if you had the ability to do so, or would you keep everything in the same playroom? This blue dresser is the one for the twins' clothes, so I'm going to start organizing it and putting the things in there. I got a few dividers that I'm going to be using in the very top drawer because I ordered some more but they hadn't come in yet. Since I'm planning to use dividers everywhere in this dresser, since I feel like it's going to be stuffed with clothes, but right now I just have a couple for the top drawer, which I'm going to be using for all of the onesies and all of the clothes that are newborn size. I'm going to be putting blankets and sheets in here, the next size up as well, burpees, hats, socks, etc., and we'll see how much we can fit in here. From my experience, whenever you have a baby, you just pick your favorite type of clothes for that particular baby, and you end up using just those clothes over and over again, and all the rest of the clothes just kind of gets dismissed and put aside. We'll see what kind of clothes I feel like using more with these twins, because they are obviously going to be looking different and they're going to be just different, you know, they're not identical twins, and we'll just see what type of clothes I will feel like using the most with them. But for right now, I'm just going to stuff everything in as much as I can. This little plastic dresser that I got from Walmart for 20 bucks, I'm going to put into the closet, but here I'm going to store some extras and probably next size up. I can tell you now, after I had the babies and as I'm talking to you, I've already had them for a few weeks with me. I ended up using the top drawer for storing just the extras of their current size, and whenever I felt like I ran out of clothes or I just needed some more choice, I would just go to the top drawer of this dresser, and sometimes I would find something different that I would use every once in a while. So I feel like the room is clearing up. We've got all of our bigger size clothes in boxes and in containers. I put all of the newborn clothes and 0 to 3 months into the blue dresser and into that plastic dresser. And I think in this pile, I just kind of threw together everything from 3 months up to 1 year. And I decided to just go through it once and separate it into 2 more categories. I wanted to have 3 to 6 months and 6 to 12 months categories.
At least I'm breathing. I know it took a while. Been looking for a sweet song, a sign of spring. Waiting for a reason to laugh, to sing. I've been spending all my time to figure out just how. I've been spending way too many thoughts on what went wrong. But what goes up must come down.
A few things today. I will be actually labeling the proper way with my little label maker, and the things that don't really matter, that go into the closet, that are not really pretty and nobody cares about, I'm just, gonna write down on them with. Obviously, I'm not going to be using my label maker on those boxes, but we will label the things that matter in the end of this video. A couple of videos back, we decluttered my linen closet, and I ended up making some space in that closet because I knew I would be decluttering this closet in this room, and all of the miscellaneous stuff that I need to keep will go into that closet, hopefully. So today I will be putting a couple of things in there into the linen closet, and I will show you how that linen closet turned out in the end. But with this closet, let's call it the twin closet, I'm gonna have to empty it completely today and find space for all of those things that are inside of this closet. We're gonna be switching to doing that next. As soon as I'm done with this blue dresser, organizing all of the twin clothes and sheets and blankets, etc. And I'm definitely gonna be needing to label this dresser with everything that I'm putting in there. There's just too many categories. I'm showing you right now what it's looking like so far, and we will be labeling this dresser a little bit later. This is what the room is looking like at the moment, with all of that stuff by the wall that needs to go into the closet. I almost forgot, I'm quickly going to declutter this white dresser you're looking at right now. This just has everything and anything and a lot of clutter. I keep some organization stuff, some crafts, and some papers, and God knows what else. On the top I have my Cricut. I'm not gonna be touching this part, but the 4 drawers underneath, they need to be emptied out completely as well.
What goes up will come down. Yes,
You might be asking, what in the world does she have in there? There is some type of rope or something. I have different types of ropes for my craft project, and I need to stop it with that. Whenever I get excited after seeing some project that I want to do, I go ahead and get all of the tools, and I get extra, like as if I'm gonna be doing that for the rest of my life. Then I do that project, it turns out well, but at the same time I got over my excitement and I'm left with all of that extra stuff, and I need to stop doing that. So all of that rope will go to the basement. After going through the dresser, I ended up with some organization stuff like folders, then everything that will go to the basement, including that rope and everything that's trash. I'm going to end up with some other things in that white dresser, but that's got nothing really to do with the twins, just my stuff. Now, as I'm about to be done with picking everything off of the floor, I'm going to switch to decluttering the closet. I've been dreading to do that for a while now. I'm trying to mentally prepare you before I show it to you because it is very messy in there. And because of that, I thought it was going to take me forever to declutter that space, so I was scared to start it, but once I did, it didn't actually take me that long. Okay.
On a string that you flip and twist and swing. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready.
Alright, so here it is. I think it could be worse. I've seen worse. So we're gonna quickly take everything out of here with the help of my husband, of course. Then wipe it down, vacuum the floors, and put all of the baby stuff inside.
Guessing your words, 'cause you choke right when I see that you're all I really need. But if I'm honest, I know this whole thing has been a sign that I'm running out of time. I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get
Let me give you an overlook of the linen closet I mentioned earlier. We had decluttered this closet in just another video. It was absolutely stuffed with towels and sheets. I'm sure you can imagine linen closets tend to get like this. I decluttered a bunch of stuff and I emptied some space so that this stuff, some of the things from this closet in the twins' room will go into the linen closet, because I can't really think of any other space to put things like batteries, for example, that we are looking at right now. It's just this time my intention is to make it a little bit more organized, and I'm gonna put little labels on it, not these handwritten labels. I'm gonna use my little label maker on everything at the end of this video. But since we're dealing with the linen closet as well right now, I just wanted to make sure that all of the blankets that need to be in that linen closet and all of the towels are actually in there, so that I have a true estimate of just how much free space I have in that closet. For example, this white blanket that's hanging that I had just washed will go into that closet.
I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready, I'm not gonna vibe tonight. You don't get everything you like, 'cause I'm not ready. If I'm not ready.
So far I was going to end up with a bunch of organization stuff right here and some clutter and miscellaneous stuff, of course. So I went through it all. I had to throw some away, put some into the linen closet and some into the white dresser. This is everything I had to throw away after emptying off the closet, and after everything is done I will show you where I put all of the stuff. I'll show you what the linen closet is looking like, what the white dresser inside the drawers is looking like. And right now let's take the last thing out of this closet. This black cubicle organizer, I feel like it is so useful for any space, so I'm going to take it to myself, to our master closet. So this space is officially almost empty. I'm going to take out the last couple of pieces. One of them is this over-the-door shoe organizer. I use it for all the miscellaneous items. I'm going to put it into the linen closet. And I'm going to put on my to-do list to actually go through the shoe organizer one day, see if I want to change it or maybe not. It has been working pretty well for me. I'll just probably need to tidy it up on another day. Back at the twin closet, I'm just going to wipe the dust and vacuum the floor. So I'm asking my husband to just put all of the boxes with the clothes inside the closet now and move some stuff around the room. So the clothes is in the closet, some 0 to 3 months, 9 months, 18 months, 24 months. Those plastic containers and the boxes I don't have to go through for quite some time now. My two toddlers have been playing inside of these cribs, so I'm changing all of the sheets in here. At that point, the toddlers were not allowed to get into the cribs and the kitty was not allowed to sleep on the changing station anymore. I was going to change all of the sheets and actually be officially prepared to welcome our babies in here. At the same time, we decided to move the changing station to the other side of the room. I went through your comments and suggestions and found them very useful, so thanks. I decided to move the other chair onto the other side of the room where the changing station used to be, and have both rocking chairs on one side of the wall or with the side table in between them. I also like the idea of moving the blue dresser where the changing station is right now, but we're not doing it right now because I have no idea what to put under those shelves instead of the blue dresser. I don't want to put the rocking chairs there because you can hit your head, but as the twins grow up, we will probably have to move that blue dresser depending on if they are going to want to climb on the dresser to get to the shelves.
And we're fading in and out together. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. The fuse wide open, stuck in the moment. When I'm with you, I am not myself.
Okay, we have moved some furniture around. We're not quite done yet. I'm going to vacuum the floor and then I'm going to label everything in this room, starting from the dresser, the closet, whatever else needs to be labeled, and then I'm going to show you how everything turned out.
I'm going through changes, and so are you. I live for the moments when you're around me. I know you've got
I was surprised at how much dust that rug already had, even though it was brand new, and at that point this room was not a busy space yet. But I'm going to start making some labels with this little label maker. Although I have Cricut and everything, this one is my favorite because it's just so time saving. It's simple and fast.
the fuse wide open, stuck in the moment.
Inside the dresser, the top drawer I decided to dedicate to the current size, which is going to be newborn for time being. The next one down was going to be the next size up. I feel like going up to the next size of clothes with babies is always a gradual process. Some clothes are bigger and smaller even though they're supposed to be the same size, so I decided to place the next size up right next to the one that I'm using now, so I would have access to it and just kind of gradually exchange the clothes for the bigger size, if that makes sense to you. There is this little plastic organizer from Walmart where I've put all of the little stuff for the twins, and some labels and scissors, things to open up boxes with their diapers, label something real fast from time to time, and then there's their passies and ointments, nail clippers, etc. As you can see, this organization is nothing like Pinterest. I like doing everything fast, practical, and very affordable, so it's not going to go on a cover of a magazine, but I know exactly where things are. The plastic organizer from Walmart has the top drawer with the current size extra clothes, and then all of the clothes starting from 3 months, and I did it up to 6 months, fit into the bottom 2 drawers. I already told you that those containers have the 6 months old clothes, 12 months old. The boxes have 18 months and 24 months clothes. I decided to put all of the sleepwear of all sizes into one box. They're all kind of one size, you know. And then a couple of extra boxes with 18 months clothes and the 24 months clothes that didn't fit into the containers. Then there's always going to be more hand-me-downs from their older brother. For now, I just put this green basket for it. We'll see if it's big enough. So all of the new hand-me-downs for the twins of all sizes will just be thrown into that green basket. I also had some Halloween clothes that was given to us. I was not sure where to put it, so I put a separate basket for that. Those sheets are going to be used when the twins are a little bit older. And then there is all the other stuff that is pretty self-explanatory. Baby proofing is everything for the house to just baby proof the house. Yes, and I'm sure the white hanging organizer will fill up naturally very soon. Now when we buy new diapers and wipes, we'll just put them on the floor right there. Now that's it for the closet. Let's go to the blue dresser.
Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
So I'm sure you can read. The second drawer is exactly the same categories in the same exactly order. But like I explained earlier, this is going to be the next size up.
We can leave this city.
Then I have all of the blankets, changing table sheets, crib sheets, muslin blankets, and burps.
The wind blowing in your hair. We can look back someday.
The very last drawer has some extra burps, bibs, hats, the stuff that is not as needed as everything above it. There's some bath stuff like washcloths and towels and some socks, but I'm not worried about the way I placed things in case I changed my mind later. Those labels are very easy to take off. So this is how the linen closet ended up. It still is a linen closet with a bunch of miscellaneous stuff added to it this time. As you can see, I still have some empty space left. I will be needing to go through this shoe organizer sometime in the near future. There's some cords, lotion, some makeup, anything you can think of that I do not need on a daily basis, but from time to time I actually do. Then in the linen closet, I actually have some basic linen closet stuff, towels, sheets, pillowcases, and then I could fit some batteries, office supplies, and some light bulbs for now. I didn't have anything else to put in here. I'm sure things will come up, that's why I'm happy that I'm left with extra free space. Everything from this donation basket is on the floor because I'm gonna take it to the car and donate it. One last thing, let me just walk you through the white dresser in the twins' room. I labeled the first drawer mommy stuff and I have some baby carriers in there. All of that organization from the closet I put in here as well. I have some cord organization in that zip bag, hooks, labels, clips, and stuff like that. I consider this dresser as my dresser, and all the organization stuff is just general household organizing. I have some more organization in the next drawer down. I have some zip bags here that I got from Temu, and if you like those as well, I suggest you get those from Temu because it has the best prices that I have found. They come in different sizes and different colors. In the last drawer, I just have some notebooks and photo albums. The very top space of this dresser I decided to leave untouched. I just keep my Cricut machine in here as well as some personal belongings. But alright guys, this is it for today's video. I hope you got plenty of motivation for whatever projects you have to do in your house. I'm gonna show you the before picture of the room and the after, and then I'm gonna say goodbye to you, and I'll see you next Saturday. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Okay, bye bye now.